She looked at that screen and her eyes, she said, oh, it's good. I said, I'm good. And I started going to work. I started going to work. That's why I get excited about the $61,000 every single month. I get excited about getting paid up to $190 every time somebody joins. So if 1,000 people join my organization a month, do 1,000 times 190. Hallelujah. Right? And so when you look at that, I love helping people make this type because it's weekly. W-E-E-K, not W-E-A-K. They pay very well. And that's why I get fired up about the different ways that you can get paid. And the 10 ways, come on, when you look at stock options, see, even if I'm not good at the business, because of timing, I can get paid off of stock options. The revenue sharing, meaning I get paid off the entire company, no matter if I shared the program with them or not, that's why I get excited. It was so funny because, you know, when you get in revenue sharing, revenue sharing, that's what the jacket means. It was so funny earlier, this guy comes up to me and says, excuse me, sir, do you have the keys to the ballroom down there? I said, no, I don't have the keys. I said, do you have the keys? And he looked back at me and said, no, I don't have the keys. I said, but I do have the keys to my brand new Porsche, because he thought I worked here. And he kind of looked, humbled himself up and went down the street. What I'm saying is, we have to do better. Because if a lot of us are retiring early, 30 years, why in the world does it take 30 years to retire? Think about that. And they're going to take money from my paycheck, meaning I worked for you 30 years, and instead of giving me a promotion for working 30 years, you cut my check. That don't make sense to me. I'm not going with the 95%ers. That's when I quit my job. I said, oh no, I'm done. I was teaching second grade. People say, well, what about your degree? I retired from that too. You keep all that. Because if that means I gotta work 30 years, I don't want to buy that. All right? And so when you look at all these different ways to get paid, you just gotta figure, make a choice, how many ways you want to get paid. How many ways you want to get paid? 11? That means I gotta give you money because we only pay you 10 different ways. But I like you. I like everybody else. And I'm like, Jesus, did somebody die today? Gee, I gotta hurry up, Sandra. Get out of here. Now, listen. You know, would you pay $4.99 to get paid up to $1,000 every single month in car bonus?
Yeah.
You pay $4.99 one time. That's why I said, you know, they pay us up to $1,000 every single month. It's illegal in the state of Maryland to pay for your own car. So, if you drove and you paid for your own car, that's out of style. This company pays for your car every single month, and they have a dream car bonus. You know what I get excited about? Because I'm not even in the cars. I'm in the free stuff. You understand? It's a difference. I'm not in the jewelry, but I'm in the free stuff. If they gonna give it to me for free, have you ever not been hungry and you saw in the mall and they would give you samples, you run over there and get it? And some of y'all try to get full up and make a deal out of it. I mean, because you ain't gonna even buy anything from there, but you in the what? Free stuff. So if they pay for your car every single month, would you do it?
Yeah.
Would you do it?
Oh yeah.
Absolutely. You know how cars are. I mean, you get excited for cars. It used to be 6 months. The new car smell, it was good to you. Your friends, after they get used to it, now it's just a what? It's just a payment. It ain't even just a car. It's just a payment. I used to sometimes just go take my car to get washed and put the new car, you know, the new car scent in there, just to justify me paying all this money every month. Now we don't have to do it, but it gets better. I got you a car. That's for you. See, sometimes we don't dream. And I say, why not? Because at the end of the day, the most expensive piece of real estate is a graveyard because people stop dreaming. They're just content with what they're doing. Because you're making a little money and you can pay your bills, you can take care of your kids, that's not good enough. We got to cut checks for underprivileged kids. We can't wait on the government to do anything that we can do for ourselves. We are the government. And so when you relax, you got to go somewhere, right? What about that? When it snows, we should be getting out of here and going to somebody's house. Away from here. We complain because we got to stay here. But we should be able to fly somewhere and go relax. Amen, somebody? Because it's not snowing everywhere, right? It's not snowing everywhere. And so when you talk about dream vacations, I mean, we just got back from Cancun, and they have another dream vacation. When I was teaching second grade, they never even mentioned anything about taking us on the trip. They didn't take us to Wally World, let alone Cancun or trip. But then when you talk about rings, you know, when I got in business at first, I pawned my school ring. And you know when you pawn something, how they make you feel when you pawn something? They make you feel lower than life. Because they just give you this bad price. You know, I know I paid $300. I'm only going to give you $70. They know you're desperate, right? I was like, man, I start walking the walk of shame. But I needed to do it because I wanted to get in business. I wanted to make a sacrifice. Because in my life, I've never not done anything because of money. Never. I'm always finding a way to do something that I really want to do. That's why when people say, well, $4.99, I really don't want, no, you just don't want to do it. It's not that you can't come up with the money, because if your tire get flat, you're going to find it. If the water heater go up, you're going to find a way. Right? Yeah. People find a way. Just yesterday, what was it, a week ago, when all that ice came? I've never seen trees just fall down. They were falling all over. I felt like Hunger Games outside. I'm in the tree, boom. I was like, good God, Lord, is this you, God? It was just coming down. But I had to get it fixed. I wasn't hemming and hawing because I need to get out. That's why I'm saying if you really want to do something, you'll do it. The good thing about it, guys, you don't have to do this all alone. We have marketing tools we feature in the Successful Home magazine. So I get excited because it just says that we're making a difference, guys. And so, I mean, it's simplified. We're going to the next level. And what I love is our management team because they have produced over 100 millionaires. See, that's the good thing. See, if it's only one, then you can kind of make excuses. But if it's over 100, then what you waiting on? Because at the end of the day, when you think about it, just think about it. This doesn't even include the people who made $500,000, $250,000, or $999,000. Just only the folks who made over $1 million. That's why I get fired up about these presentations, because of this. Because we got to show our kids what's possible. We've been telling our kids money don't grow on trees. When money comes from paper, paper comes from wood, and wood comes from trees. We got to make a better example for our kids. We have been failing badly, and they're looking to the wrong people. Rightfully so, because they want to be prosperous. Anybody own when they're a kid? Did you have a lemonade stand when you were a kid? Anybody sold cars that had any business other than me? Nobody had a business when they were a kid? Shoe shine, that's the business.
Yeah, shoe shine.
Shoe shine too? Papers? Any kid? Nobody? You what? Grass cutting?
Frozen cutting.
Frozen cutting. Oh, frozen. Okay. Okay, I'm about to say there's no entrepreneurs in here. We got the wrong crowd this one. And so basically, guys, in closing, you pick 3 choices. But I like the third one, take the challenge, promote the challenge, and get paid. Because I don't want to just take something and get free. I want more than that. I want you to pay me. I'm in a selfish season right now. I'm not doing too much for free. Unless it's my community service that I designated to do it for free, you got to pay me for my time. And that's why I get excited to tell you your value to get paid, guys. And so I love the relationships that you gain by this business, because I'm telling you, the great thing about this business is people. The bad thing about this business is what? People, right? Because you got to deal with people. But the good thing about it is, guys, you get paid. And the great thing, the relationship, the president of the company, you know, the good thing is he's a friend, a mentor. And I never forget, I tell this story every week because it motivated me when we go to his house. You know, to have my baby girls, they just turned 4 on Saturday. Man, I'm telling you, kids' birthday parties, oh my God, that's another story, all right? But I never forget when Logan, you know, it's like Wally World. I mean, sliding, pools, and Logan, she was just having her hands out and crossing her legs. She said, Daddy, this is what I'm talking about. And she was 3 years old, and I was like, does this mean you don't like the house we live in, right? But I didn't say that, but I knew what she meant. This is what she wants. And I'm telling you, nothing motivates me. I'm good with a 3,000 square foot home. I'm good. But just for the baby girl to say, this is what I'm talking about, and this is what she wanted, and to have her see her hands crossed at 3 years old with a robe on and her bathing suit on, I said, I gotta do better. I gotta do better. And I can tell you what, this is from the opportunity, buying horses. I mean, these are just some of the things that I've been able to do. But the good thing about it, guys, is that from our $4.99 investment, do you think it was worth it?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Do you still think it was worth it?
Oh, yeah.
And so to my baby girl, when she said, this is what I'm talking about, do you think it's worth it now? You understand? So about 2 or 3 months after she said, this is what I'm talking about, I said, well, let's go and rock and roll. Because you have decisions to make. And now she don't have to leave anywhere.
Wow.
Do you know what that feels, that you can spend time with your kids? You don't have to hustle and bustle. And you can just be still. And you can enjoy raising your kids. See, a lot of times we used to just drop our kids off, People don't even go in the house and check out the family anymore. People have problems these days. They have a mineral deficiency. So I wouldn't take them seriously. They might be telling my babies, you need to go work and get a job. Oh, no. I got to control this atmosphere. Lamont, you know what I'm talking about. We got to control the atmosphere. That's why I get fired up about everything that God's done for me through this opportunity. And it's all because people want this opportunity. But right now, I'm in a season, I want 100 millionaires around me, period. And I want to be intentional about it. So a lot of times we're not intentional about it. See, if you keep saying something long enough, the right people start coming in your atmosphere. And that's why I get fired up about the things that we can do and go to the next level. See, if we want to play basketball, we don't have to go to the park, we can go home. That's what it's all about. And I can do it with my family and friends. That's what it's all about. And so I don't know about you in this season why you came here, but number one, you got to resonate with the health message. Because if you can't resonate, you already know that you have people in your family that have been sick. And you can help them now. You already know you have church members that are sick, and you can help them. And so you already know that people are financially sick, and you can help them too. It's all in what you put in it. Some people come from an additional $3,000 to $5,000 a month, that's fine. Some people come from $10,000 to $50,000 a month, that's fine. Some people come from several $100,000 a month. I came, and when I got in this industry, and I saw it, I clearly saw me making $1 million a month. And what good could I do with $1 million a month? How many projects could we do when you're making $1 million a month? Can you resonate with that? That you're making $1 million? Is that too heavy for you guys? Okay, I'll just check. The room got heavy, That's why I got in the industry. And so before I could make $1 million, I had to make that first $10 what? Check. And I was excited about that $10 check. Very excited. And so that's what our opportunity is all about. It's three types of people: those who make things happen, those who watch things happen, and those who don't know what's happening. Those are the three types of people. And see, laziness is crazy, because when I see somebody do something the first time, that might have been a mistake. But if you still not doing anything, you still broke, the second time, that might be a habit. But after the third time, that's a lifestyle. And some of us have a lifestyle that even I can't break in a 30-minute presentation, and know I'm going to try to break it. But for the folks who may have made a mistake or made a habit and it can turn, that's what this opportunity is about. And so what I want you to do, and I encourage you to do, is just get with the person who invited you. Ask the questions, get your questions answered, and you might want to try the products, you might want to do the opportunity. But for me, I'm not just doing the product, because you do products and you get well, and people be joining the company and you don't get paid. Now I need to get paid. I need to get paid so we can go to the next level, and I need to hear testimonies. Guys, we have so many health testimonies, but people with diabetes don't have it no more. And I'm telling you, this will start getting you mad sometimes, because when you see certain things happen in a certain amount of time, you're like, man, how did this happen? Because we were brainwashed all these years. And so now I'm ready to rock and roll. I love you guys tremendously. We'll come back in about 15 to 20 minutes. We're going to give a quick training, give out some awards. I love you, and I'll see you at the back. Good luck with your decision. Thank you.